At 1776, our goal is to bring patriotism to the front porch of housing and the communities that we develop henceforth. Each 1776 homeowner makes to one another include a pledge of allegiance to the United States of America, an embrace of our nation's traditional motto, E pluribus unum, and last but not least, commitment to fly the American flag at all times.
You heard that right. Old Glory flying at every home. That's what one property developer in North Carolina, Gastonia to be exact, is mandating for his new patriotic community. And the homes are up for sale starting today.
That developer joins us now. Welcome, Brock Fankhauser. So good to meet you. I'm so interested in this development. Obviously, the flag piece is sort of one standout feature, but it's a deeper commitment to American principles that you bake into the Homeowners Association. Tell us about how that works.
Yeah, I mean, we've taken the elements of American patriotism, love of country, and blended that with the American dream of homeownership. And we, through our governing documents, with just a little bit of language, we ask these homeowners to pledge to one another, to promise that they will uphold certain values and standards in the community, one of which is also flying the American flag, which we get a little bit of pushback on that because I think the terminology being used is required. And I think that's the wrong word. When you pledge to someone to do something, it's voluntary. It's a promise. And the flag flying in our communities is only as good as the promise from one person to his homeowners.
That's interesting.
I read some of the coverage that you've gotten, and I know we both went to Wake Forest. I know the area well. This is west of Charlotte, North Carolina. A friend of mine, some of the coverage that you've gotten, and I know we both went to Wake Forest. I know the area well. This is west of Charlotte, North Carolina. A friend of mine who lives in the area said, great idea, very conservative area of North Carolina, but the coverage has been, far right. But what's been the response so far from people who will actually want to live in this 55 and older community?
We stopped counting leads about 4 hours ago because we can't keep up. Normally, in 12 hours from when this piece ran yesterday on Fox and Friends, we got as many leads in that 12-hour window as we would in a year.
Wow.
In an entire year, and it's just continued throughout the day today. We have to regroup a little bit on our rollout strategy because it's not going to be like anything else we've ever had.
So it's a 55 and older community. You know, there are probably a lot of families with kids who are saying, man, I'd love to raise my kids in that kind of community and instill those values. You're not doing that. Do you see this hopefully sparking a movement for different kinds of communities like this, maybe some for families where those same values are embraced?
Yeah, that's a great question, Brian. We're going to stay in our niche of 55 and older, but we've licensed and trademarked the 1776 moniker and the community standards that go with patriotism. Our vision is to roll this out nationwide, all 50 states, to builders and developers and creators of communities who want to do what we're doing in their little niche and in their hometowns.
I'm going to throw this out, though. You know what? The foundation of this country is freedom. So if you could just say, hey, you're free to fly the flag if you want to or not. That could be the pitch. I'm just spitballing here.
Here's
Brock.
the way we're handling it. The flag, to us, is an architectural element. And it is part of the inherent design of the home. We will install it as your builder. So when you go to close on the home and take title to it, that flag will be sitting there, all pretty, at your front porch. From that point on, that's your pledge to your homeowners, your fellow homeowners.
And if it is damaged by weather, will you replace it?
The Homeowners Association is required to replace it. We have a great relationship with Allegiance Flag Company. I know has been featured here. They are the supplier of our flags, so we're going to have a relationship with them.
I love that it's a pledge, like a covenant, sort of in the truest sense of that term, covenanting together to stand on certain principles. Very cool. Not 55 yet when I am. Maybe I'll look at it.
I'm not saying anything. I'm older than Brock. We did not go to Wake at the same time. Brock Fankhauser, thank you so much.
Thanks, Dagan.